Hi everyone, so in this video, I'm going to discuss to you everything that you need to know about DND or Do Not Disturb in GoHighLevel. So this feature allows you to stay compliant and just prevent these contacts of yours, especially if you're cold calling to kind of report you and get your number blocked by Twilio or LC phone, just pretty much being compliant when it comes to sending outgoing SMS and also email as well. And this DND feature will also protect you from unsolicited emails or unsolicited phone or text messages or call, not emails. So this way, if you do that, inbound DND, this will not incur you any costs on your end, because we all know that you don't only get charged when you send something out, you also get charged when you receive something into your GoHighLevel account. So let's just dive in. So I'm here in my GoHighLevel account, and I will just go to contacts and just show you where the DND options is. So whenever you open a specific contact, you will have this panel here, and you scroll down a bit. Here you can see the DND section. So you can see here DND all channels. So if you check this, it will DND or do not disturb all channels for this particular contact. That means that even if they're in your mailing list, they will not receive an email. If you bulk send an SMS to your contacts, they will not receive a text message. So there are a couple of specific channels here that you can check instead. So for example, you just want this particular person to not receive SMS, so you can just check that for specific channels. And if you and this means that they will still receive email from you, it's just that they won't be receiving any SMS. You can also prevent your callers to call this particular contact, just DND this or check this. There are other options here that you might see on your end, like Google My Business or Facebook and Messenger DND. So they will appear once you reintegrated your Facebook account or Messenger or Instagram rather, and your Google My Business account. Now, if you want just to totally not send anything to this particular contact, then just choose DND all channels. And this one, the last part, is a DND inbound calls and SMS. And as I mentioned earlier, you get charged whenever you receive a call or SMS in your account. So for you not to get charged, enable this. So this means that this particular contact that you enable this for will no longer be able to call your phone number or send text to your phone number. So this will prevent your charges. So this is very useful, especially if you don't you're encountering someone that is kind of aggressive, or just pretty much you think this particular contact is a spam account. Now there is actually a good option for you to prevent getting spam calls or spam messages within your GoHighLevel account. So this is kind of bills you depending on per verification, I would say. So let me just show you that. Go to settings and to your phone numbers there, and here in the advanced settings you can see here a few options. So just click on number intelligence. So this is a service that you can check, so that any incoming call from an unknown number, so this is USA, it will charge you 1 cent, 0.01, yeah, I'm not sure, 1 cent, to detect that if that particular phone number is a spam caller or something like that. And spam detection, $0.005. And it also checks the phone number before you send out a specific text to that contact or phone mobile number. So this will help you verify a phone number as well. So it just bills you on first send. So if you're going to send an SMS at first time for this particular contact, it will verify that phone number first to make sure that this is a real phone number. So you can check that so that it will automatically checks this particular phone number if it's legit, and also protects you from incoming spam texts or spam calls to your account. Now, there are also other options that you can enable. So just go to settings to protect your reputation, especially your phone number, because that's a legal thing and you need to be compliant. So if you have a lot of complaints, unsubscribe or anything, they might block your phone number, and you might not be able to use that phone number anymore, and that sucks, and because you cannot do any marketing or anything outgoing. Now, in setting, in business profile, scroll down a bit, and here in general, so this is for email campaigns. So verify email address when first email sent to a new contact. So this is very cool feature, especially if you're doing cold email marketing. So what it does is it verifies first the email address before it before GoHighLevel send an email to that particular email address. So this is for LC email. And the few options here is this one. So these are enabled by default. So make SMS compliant by adding an opt-out message. So these options are only for LC phone system. So if you're using Twilio externally, then this options doesn't apply because you need to do that in Twilio, right? So if you're using LC phone number, then you can customize this text options and everything. So this is to stay compliant, to protect yourself as well. So you can customize this. For example, there are opt-out messages here. So by default, if GoHighLevel or LC phone system detects these messages, then they will automatically be DND. Now, a good thing to note is that though you can manually change this DND option, it's only available if 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 the DND is something that happens to your end. But if that particular contact send out the stop words or opt-out keyword, then it will automatically DND this contact, and you cannot change it. So this will be grayed out. You cannot change it anymore. You need to have a separate way to contact that particular customers of yours to send out the start keywords or the opt-in keywords for your account, so they can receive again SMS or email from your account. So if it's the DND happens from the customer side, they send out an opt-out keyword or they click on the unsubscribe link, then you cannot change this. But if they haven't and you just wanted to just DND them, then you can change this on your end. So that's one thing to note. Now, there's a good way to handle stop keywords. So as I mentioned earlier, you can add opt-out keywords, and there are default opt-out keywords. Now, for you to protect your sending reputation, you might want to create your own keyword. So for example, I just go and use the keyword DND. So these keywords here still applies, but you don't want your contacts to send that to you, because it's kind of it damages your reputation in the long run, especially if there are a lot of customer after you send out mass messages or text messages, then a lot of people send stop messages to you, then it will tarnish your phone reputation. And so the best thing to do here is create your own stop keywords. So in my case, I just go and use this stop keywords DND, so that at the end of my text message campaign, there's a reply DND to unsubscribe. So people will not just mindly as reply stop. So if you know what I mean. So these are auto opt out automatically in the system by Twilio or LC phone. So you want to prevent that. So use your own DND and create a workflow for it. So how you can do that is simply just go to automation. So we already set the DND keyword to be DND. So reply DND to opt out. So let's just go and start from scratch. And here you create a trigger that customer replied. And then let's add a filter that contains phrase DND. So so I would say go exact match phrase DND. So we already have the opt-out phrase or sentence at the end, which is reply DND to opt out for your SMS campaign. So if they reply DND, then we will trigger an automation to DND them. So enable or disable DND. So you can enable this for all channels, which mean email, text, and all those stuff. But I would say just enable it for specific channels such as SMS, because that's where it came from, right? So you can still send SMS campaign. Now the good thing about having this custom keyword is that first they don't use the automatic opt-out message or keywords such as stop and subscribe. So it means that it won't tarnish your reputation in a way. Just make sure that the workflow works, that it will enable the DND. And second is that if they want to subscribe again, because some people replied, I want to subscribe again, or I want to be in your list again, but you cannot reply because the DND came from their end, so you cannot change the DND settings. So having this automation allows you to change that on your end, because they didn't send the opt-out keyword in the first place, and in a way you automatically or manually enable that DND, so you can just remove that again on your end. So it's easier, and it's easier because if they opt out using the keywords, then the DND setting is that in that contact will be grayed out. You cannot change that anymore unless they text back subscribe or opt in again to your, or start again to your phone number, and then those DND will be removed for that contact. I hope that makes sense. But the great thing is having this custom opt-out keywords is for that particular reasons, to protect your sending IP or reputation, and second is that you can control the DND settings for that particular contact on your end. So I think that's it, and if you have any questions or clarifications, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help, and I hope you learned something for this video. This is kind of a spontaneous one because I just have a few people asking me what is DND, how can I control it, or how can I manage it. So this in front of you is just a simple automation. This can be further enhanced. So we have enable or disable DND. So there are a few things that you can do. So we just do an custom opt-out keyword. We can also do a custom opt-in keyword. So in that case, you just, instead of enable, you do disable. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you, and bye bye.